All right, I am here with my computer open to Amazon, and I'm going to share with you the last 10 items I purchased on Amazon. I just thought it would be fun, and maybe you'll need some of these things too. Here's the other funny thing is I don't know what these are going to be. I'm just going in order, and I'm sharing what I bought. I've seen a lot of people do like top 10 items on Amazon and so on, but I thought it might be fun to share with you like the last 10 things I actually bought. Also, very interesting tidbit. I recently went through my budget with a more fine-tooth comb. I did an analysis of our last year of spending and got our spending categories. Now, I've talked in another video, which I will link to, about the strange way that I kind of do our budget. And instead of doing categories like clothes, food, paper products, I do by store. It's easier and faster to categorize that way, and it's just as informative in my opinion. So in our general spending categories, so like with Amazon, clothing stores, craft stores, grocery stores, all of that. Now, a lot of those are broken down by stores. Our number one was Amazon. So we bought a lot on Amazon, apparently, in terms of spending in the past year. So I just thought it'd be fun to share with you our last 10 purchases. All right, here we go. Most recently, I bought freezer tape. So I actually love this. And this was only, I'm here with my computer, so I can see it. It was only $5.13. This I always keep it in my kitchen, and I like to try to when I put leftovers away in a container, I like to just tear off a little piece of that tape. I have a Sharpie right in the drawer, and I write on it when I put those leftovers away, because I always think I will remember, and I never do. I'm like, was it last Tuesday or Thursday that we made that? And I'm trying not to let food go to waste. So that is one of the number one ways that I use it. I also use it for super fast labeling. I switched out my spice jars the other day, and I put them it was really fast. I didn't want to have to print out labels. I will eventually make nice ones, with my Cricut silhouette machine, but I just need to get it done quickly. So that was quick and easy and super cheap. Next up, for $15.71, was a 2-pack of Braun Thermoscan ear thermometer covers. So those little disposable covers for your ear thermometer. You can guess why we needed this, because, it's people get sick all the time and we need to be taking temperatures. I will say this is my favorite thermometer. Obviously, I bought the covers recently. I bought the thermometer a long time ago. However, no thermometer is all that accurate. I could take a reading on myself a minute later and it would be different, but this one has the least variation of any. I've never seen it within a few minutes vary more than about a degree, which is a lot more than you can say for most thermometers. So it's also pretty fast and easy to do. So that was our next purchase. Next up, this was a purchase that my husband made, and it's called a high-rise charging station. So he put it in on his nightstand by his bed, and it charges earbuds, phone, iPhone, and Apple Watch at the same time. It has the magnetic charging, and it's a fast charge for both the phone and the watch. And here's a fun fact. After I realized how much we had spent on Amazon last year, I refused to buy another one, because this thing is actually, it was $85.59, so it's not super cheap. And I want one, but I'm refusing to buy it. So instead, I take off the watch he has charging and put mine on his charger, because it charges in half the time or even less of the charger that's on my side of the bed. So that's the story there, but that was the number 3. Number 4 item was 5x7 clear cellophane bags. This was $10.69. And that was so that we could use it for my son's Valentine's. So we could put a little thing in there, tie it up, put a little topper on it for his classmates. So that's what that was for. However, there's a lot of extra. It was 200 of them for $10.69. So I have extra. I do save these things because those kind of Cello bags do come in really handy. We do love to make treats for people. Sometimes, around Christmas time, we'll make cookies and we'll bag them up, just put a ribbon on them and give them to people at church or different things like that. So I really do like to have those kind of little treat bags on hand. Okay, this one is funny and kind of embarrassing, but literally the day before that order for those 5x7 cellophane bags, there's an order for 200 2x3-inch cellophane bags. Those were only $5.34. And that was because I thought his Valentine's would fit in there. Turns out I wasn't accounting for how thick they were. He got these little tiny mini Rubik's Cubes to put in his Valentine's because he's obsessed with Rubik's Cubes. He takes them to school. So, it'd be a fun thing to give people. But I didn't count for like how wide they are, so they didn't actually fit. So now I have extra bags for something really tiny. So the next day, I had to order ones that actually fit. All right, this will be no surprise. The next item, literally 2 days before this, was the actual 32 pack of mini Rubik's Cubes. They're so cute. They're teeny tiny. And this was $18.29. Who knew you could get 32 mini Rubik's Cubes for $18? Okay, number 7. You guys are gonna know that I'm being ridiculously honest here, and I am including everything because I have no idea. I'm sure my husband bought these. I have no idea why. They are, let's see, a 2-pack of shot glasses, espresso parts, double spouts, milk cup clear glass. We do not drink alcohol, so I can assure you they are not for like alcoholic beverages, but he is way into coffee, so it must have been some kind of espresso glass. And they were $13.87. So maybe I'll ask him how he likes them. I don't know if he hasn't said anything about them. So I guess if he didn't like them, he would have said something. But yeah, they're just little. They're cute. They're little tiny shot glasses. But I didn't even know we had them because he has his own coffee station that I rarely mess with because seriously, like he's so into coffee that he doesn't even have like a regular coffee machine. He does like pour over thing. Like it's complicated. Like I can't even make the coffee. I'm not a coffee drinker. So anyway, that was our next purchase. All right, coming in at number 8 was some adjustable bands compatible with FitBit Inspire. Those were only $10.69 for 3 bands. Our daughter has a little Fitbit, and her band, like she only had 1 band. She's been using it for months, and it was starting to fray, so we just got her a replacement. Next up, this was a little bit of, I don't know if I would call it an impulse buy, but like I did buy something that I didn't absolutely need, but I really, really liked. I'm very happy with this purchase. For $10.69, I bought a set of magnetic measuring spoons. Now I already have a set. The set that I currently have is like stainless steel looking. They're double-ended, so you have like a round and a more oblong oval on the other side, and they magnet in the middle to each other, which I love, so they stay nice and tidy in your drawer. They have all different sizes, but I didn't realize they have it in gold. And our appliance handles are kind of gold, and I kind of like those gold touches. And so I did splurge on this one where I probably didn't technically completely need it, but I love it. And also I am finding that these, I don't know if they're different than the other ones I had, the magnets are stronger, which I love. Like they are really staying together. It also came with a leveler, which is kind of cool, so you can like level it off as you're measuring. So I do highly recommend these. And if you don't have a magnetic set and you want to replace yours, I would highly recommend these. And our number 10 purchase, this one was maybe the most, the most expensive was the charger. This is the second most expensive at $45.81. It was a Premier protein powder, a really big thing of it, and then a, like those syrups that you put in coffee or drinks, that we bought those together. My husband and I both are trying to eat healthier and hit protein goals, which is harder than it sounds. If you start tracking protein, we need a lot of protein. And so we both use protein powders regularly as a way to help us meet our goals. What he's been doing with this one, he's been on a kick where in the morning he will get himself some orange juice and then mix it with his protein powder. And he got these special, I don't know what you call them, like shake bottles. I'll link to those. And so what he does, and I'm 90% sure he also got those on Amazon. And so they screw real tight, and then they have this little metal, like ball-like thing inside of them. So when you shake it, it's really, really mixing it. And so it's so easy. Like he doesn't need a blender because we have it on smoothie kicks before. But it's a lot of work, and the mornings are really busy, and it's way more work to like get out the blender, get out all of the frozen fruits, add all the stuff in, blend it up, clean the blender, because you obviously don't want to leave it there dirty. And this is just way easier. He just puts the orange juice and the protein powder right in that cup, shakes it up. He can open it up and drink out of there. So it has made it so much easier for him to like have that healthy meal. And I like it because it has like protein and carbs and, whatever you might need in there. So that is the kick that he has been on. I most often use protein powders making Ninja Creamies, which is my favorite way. So I'll take like Fairlife milk, add some protein powder because they have like a sweetener in them, and then You just freeze it and it turns it into like a soft serve ice cream that is really, truly creamy, delicious, and super high in protein. So let me know in the comments if you want to see more videos like this. I thought it was kind of fun and interesting, but I've never done a video like this, so let me know. And this is not exactly like my typical videos. I typically talk about decluttering and organizing. And so if you want to check out my latest decluttering organizing video, I'll have it linked down below for you.